Okay, so this is the global illumination and final gather lessons. So that's shoot. So that's 11 through 13. So I was just messing with the final gather settings and the global illumination, which I can't seem to find all that much. I mean, I found it, but like it's very, very hidden, and the settings are a lot different. A lot of his settings are different than this one, because this is the newest version of Maya. So anyway, here's the first render he did, and then I just kept doing the same, tweaking the settings and seeing what they looked like. So like I went from 17 seconds to 51 seconds, and then to 50, and then 51, and so now that is the thing. And so yeah, I'm just gonna put this at 4. I want to see what that looks like, and then we'll keep this, re-render. Be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back with the render. Looks like, well, it took 48 seconds instead of 51 seconds, but trying to spot some differences. Really aren't many. I think there's some over here, but I'm not really seeing much. I just raised that exponent because I wanted to see if I made the photons die faster, if it would change the lighting here, but it did not. Whoops. So anyway, I'm gonna. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want this. Okay, next lesson. Okay, so here's the result of the messing with the subdivision approximation node. So it was at 4, the subdivision 4 and 0.01 for the edge length here, but I changed it to 3 here and 1.1. So let me change it. Let's go to 5. I want to see what 5 looks like. And then we'll go here and we'll say 0.01. Be back with the render. Okay, so this is that render. So we're gonna just kind of scrub back and forth really fast here just to see if I can spot any kind of difference. It doesn't seem like there's any discernible difference here. So anyway, that's that. Next lesson. Okay, so this is the displacement lesson. So not the displacement, I'm sorry, the image-based lighting lesson. And this is actually pretty fun. I like doing this. So this is the first render, second render with the image-based lighting. I can't remember what I did here. I think it was I had turned off something in the render settings. I cannot remember, but I remember this is with the final gather turned on, and this is with me changing this position of the sun and putting in a directional light, which is what this is right here. So, and yeah, so that looks really cool. I like that a lot. Goodness, what did I do here? I believe I had turned off global illumination, something along those lines. But anyway, I really like this result. I really like doing image-based lighting. It's like a lot of fun for me. Anyway, next lesson. Okay, so here's the caustics. The caustics lesson. So get my renders here. They all took a weird amount of time. So this one took 1 minute and a half. This one took nearly a minute. This one took 11 seconds. I don't know why, but anyway. So that's that. Oh, and here's my photon map. I just wanted to show that. Okay, next lesson. Okay, so these are the 2 subsurface scattering lessons. So I went from here, and then we changed the, we put the MISS fast skin material on here, and then we changed those values to, we degraded them by an exponent of 10, so 8 became 0.8, 25 became 2.5, you know, just moving a decimal point over 1. And then we looked at, and then we changed the algorithm control to 10, and because we set these back up to their default, so we changed the algorithm control to 10, so that would, because these are millimeters, this is centimeters. I don't know why that is. I don't know why you would do that, but I think it has to do with just like how thick the skin is and all that, or how thin it is. So that's that. So we just changed that, and it basically just said, hey, put decimal, any of these numbers, move their decimals over 1 for this render. It's like, oh, well, that's the same thing as, it's the same thing as moving these, except you don't have to do that here. You just got to convert this 10, and it'll do the math for you. But anyway, that's what we did for this render. So, and then we started adding maps in. And it took me a while to finally figure out how to do the gamma correction, but I think that looks cool. That looks really fun. I like that I can do that now. And I can figure out how to make a realistic human in Maya with the right shaders and the right knowledge about gamma correction and subsurface scattering. So this is actually, I think, my favorite lesson so far, even though it took me probably the longest time. But I really like just seeing this progression. It's really fun. So just like from here, whoa, all the way to here. Just like really waxy to really realistic. It's like those progression things on Reels. Anyway, next lesson. Okay, so here's the render layers lesson. This is getting more and more fun, but when I'm doing this, I don't know, it's getting more and more fun the more I do this, even though I've got other projects that I need to do. Anyway, so I've got my color pass. Here, let's go, let's press 6 here. My color pass, I've got my occlusion pass, and my matte pass. That's what this render is from. Let's go all the way back. So this was the original pass, the color pass. Here's my ambient occlusion start. When I put this one, this is with the gamma correction in, but I forgot to put the gamma values down to 4.45, so that's what this one is. And then this is the matte pass here with the chair. So yeah, I think I like this workflow. This is a nice workflow, and I'm starting to get a hang of the hypershade and how that works, and I'm glad I am, because the hypershade is very, very confusing. So I'm glad I'm getting the hang of that. And on to the next lesson. Rendering layer overrides. Okay, so this is the render passes, and not the render pass, the rendering layers lesson here. Or the layer overrides, I'm sorry. The layer overrides lesson. So this is actually a really cool feature that I would really like to work with in the future again. So, like here, we've got let's go back to our. Just show you really quick, Jeff. Oh, where's my windows? My outliner. Let's go to my sun direction. Let's look at that. And if I want to go to my, so we have here M-Physical Sky 1. So I've got that on lock. So on this one and on this one it's off. But I think on the color pass it should be on. Same thing with this here on Map Pass 1 and Map Pass 2. It changes. See? Watch it. Yeah, cool. It's a really nice feature, and I think I'd definitely use this in the near future, or the future in general. Anyway, next lesson. Okay, so this is the last lesson, the one about multipass rendering. So I was trying to find how to do multipass rendering in here. I did find this passes that looked like it, so I even looked in the legacy options and I couldn't find it, so I settled for, I guess this is the new one. This is the one that they want you to use. So they being the people who created my 2016. This is the new passes option, it looks like. So I tried creating that, and although I do know how to render multiple passes now, and I do have them here, these aren't showing up for some reason. Let's look at the direct diffuse. Yeah, that's not showing up either. Yeah, I don't think any of these are gonna be showing up. No. Anyway, I mean... Oh, well, I mean, the heavy occlusion showed up, so... We've got one, folks. Alright. But, I can composite those in Photoshop if I wanted to, but I don't want to do it right now. But, I did complete the video and all the videos, so... Anyway, that's that. Alrighty. Alright, on to the, next tutorial.